this video I would like to tell you about an important topic, the topic of resilience. Resilience means strength, means becoming resistant. In recent years, we have noticed in research that there are people who become even stronger through the strongest negative experience, through trauma and through what the coronavirus is doing, for example. And we were able to identify criteria and show what kind of characteristics people had who were much better at coping with all this experience, so that we started to train and strengthen these characteristics. We are talking about post-traumatic growth, where we see that at least 1/3 of the people emerge from severe traumatic experiences and stress stronger, more powerful, socially healthier, and spiritually open. There are the so-called 7 pillars of resilience. These are 7 basic qualities which I would like to introduce to you briefly and which all have been found in particularly resilient people. First, optimism. This does not mean cheap happiness. It means trying to see the good, the future, what is in the moment that carries and holds us, what makes the soul open and clear in every situation. Optimism means in every moment to see the sun, even when it is covered by clouds. Second, solution-oriented. To search for a solution in every moment, to explore and have it available. No matter how much we are caught in quarantine, we have practically no possibilities to change the situation. We always have a solution as guidance, as a basic attitude. Our direct neighbors, an old person who needs our support. How can I always remain in the mode of solution-oriented action for myself and my very neighbors? My ego remains active. Third, leaving the role of a victim. In traumatic experiences, we are victims of the virus and of sanctions. No, we are not victims. We are affected by events that break out around us. Traumatic. But we have to leave being victims. We are affected. And as those affected, we are never powerless, never incapable of action. Viktor Frankl, the famous psychiatrist who survived the concentration camp, has shown this. As affected persons, we can remain strong, active, and always capable of acting. We never have to give up. Fourth, acceptance. Acceptance does not mean cheap fatalism. Rather, it means to accept what is. Corona is a big break in our lives and in history in general. It is a reality. In Bergamo, in Madrid, what a terrible thing is happening. It is a reality of what is going through humanity. But out of the innermost, clearest acceptance, what we call in Indian karma, yoga, out of this growth, the strength to become capable of taking action again and to always remain so. Fifth, take responsibility. I will not be disabled. I will not be paralyzed or frozen by any traumatic event. First of all, I take responsibility for myself. Then I take responsibility for others from my immediate surroundings. And if I have the great luck to be working in the healthcare system now, which I experience as a great mercy, as a doctor, as an intensive care nurse in the respiration unit, in the practice, I am allowed to take responsibility for many other people. I remain powerfully capable of taking action. 6. Planning for the future. Even if everything is black and dark, now we have to work on the future, the post-corona time, or on the morning of the next week when the virus epidemic will abate, when there will be fewer deaths and when things return to normal. Planning for the future means the next hour, the next day, but also a future in which hopefully humanity has not forgotten what is happening now. No airplanes, the environment recovers, the animals breathe a sigh of relief. People find each other again without distraction and diversion. 7th, network-oriented. I am not alone. The social media is not only infectious, not only transmits fear and panic through the way it is designed. We don't know anything about corona without the media. No, they are also a great opportunity, just as emergency pedagogy around the world is connected through networks. It happens through the media internationally, mentally through the great feeling of connection. Networks are created from balcony to balcony, from neighbors to neighbors and friends to friends. I am part of a small, bigger network. We are all part of humanity, which is perhaps now awakening and becoming brighter, bigger and stronger, without neo-Darwinian economic life, without destruction of the environment, animals and plants, and without exploitation of human beings. These 7 rules, these 7 pillars of resilience we can activate, practice and include in our behavior at any moment. There are 7 dimensions of the ego where we remain strong and self-effective and are able to act in every moment. We are connected to this. Through such powers we feel each other and our strength, giving us courage and the power to act.